But let's start on a cheerier note. DVD is coming into its own this year. Mini disc is enjoying a rebirth. The new MP3 music format's taking off. And basically, the holiday is shaping up to be a pretty high-tech hit of the century. So we're going to check in with all of these folks here and see what their picks are for their hot gift items, what they'd like to see under their tree or what they expect that you're going to see under your tree in the technical world this year. Let's start over here with Al.
Well, if I could pick one.
Well, you can pick a few, but
one. Well, if I could only pick one, I'm working up.
Nancy, are you listening?
yes.
If I could pick one, I would choose, because I think it's something that Macs and PC users could both use, is the new Microsoft mouse that uses the light beam. And it doesn't require any fancy mouse pad. In fact, you can do it on your on the back of your arm. And it's now being sold. Yep, the IntelliMouse Explorer. There are two versions. One that looks like the previous IntelliMouse, so it looks familiar, and a new one that's got buttons on the side and is larger and fits your hand better and so on. It's a nice mouse. It doesn't cost, 5 arms and a leg, only 4. It's more expensive than the previous one, but I think it's well worth it. It won't go dirty. You won't have to clean the mouse ball and all that.
And if you've ever tried to use a mouse on any surface other than a mouse pad, you'll know why that's a wonderful treat.
And you can find it locally. It's at local stores, so you could go out, not now, after the show, of course, and you can find it.
Okay, so that's what you're hoping to find?
Yeah, that's my number one.
Okay. How about you, Chuck?
Well, I would like maybe a $4,000 video recorder digital, but I'm going to go with the stocking stuffer gift this year, and I think it's going to be the mousebungee.com site. Basically, it's a little device that your cord will pass through, so that your mouse, when you're using it, it doesn't you don't have to keep lifting the mouse off. If you don't go into the IntelliMouse Explorer, I think it's about $15, unless you get like the neon types. I think neons are like 20 or something like that. But not only can it be used on a Windows-based machine, right, but a good old Mac, right, or a Linux-based machine, Unix, it doesn't matter. $15. Anybody that sits down in front of a machine, it'll eliminate the tangling of that cord and having to pull and stretch out a little bit more of the cord for the mouse. So $15, mousebungee.com.
Okay, so Kim, are you paying attention? We're going to make sure everybody is listening to it. Okay, Kathy, are you ready?
Geez, I really feel bad now. You guys want mice. I want a G4. Give me something substantial here.
I thought you had a G4.
No, I got a G3.
Oh, you got a G3?
I want a super fast G4. I want that, or an iMac with AirPort. Either one. But that's what I find under the tree. Or maybe a nice digital camera with a FireWire connection.
That'd be nice.
Sure.
Absolutely. Digital camcorder. I can hook.
Christmas is not small at Gene Wolf's house.
No,
we want you to know. Now, have you described the iBook with the iMac with AirPort? Because that's
we demonstrated.
Did you demo
it?
Because that's a terrific
technology
thing.
Yeah, and just wireless. You sit on the couch. You can sit. You can sit.
Yeah.
If you really needed to, you could sit in. Taking a bath and be on the internet doing this kind of stuff. I mean, good clean fun, right? Right in there.
So all those things that they used to say in chat rooms, now you can really be there.
You could actually be there. Yeah.
That's.
I don't know about chat rooms. I've never took private chat rooms.
Mike.
This year for Christmas, definitely, it's going to be the same thing I've been talking about for the past 3 times that I've been here.
You're not listening.
That's the box set of Quake 3 Arena. It's just, it's going to be released quite soon. You can pre-order it online. Comes in a nice metal tin with all kinds of docs and books inside. It's the latest release from ID Software, and it's one of those games that are timeless. It's so classic. It's cross-platform. They have a version for Mac, Linux, and Windows. And since it's so diverse, you can compete with your friends for a long time. And the game doesn't run out. Once you beat the game, you just keep on playing.
And you also get to play against other people. So
that's the primary objective in Quake 3 Arena. Playing against other people. There's no individual.
Play across the internet. Or across the network.
Across the network, local network. Modem, internet. It's meant for connecting with your friends and destroying them.
If Gene's got the Mac version, can he play against you with a PC or a Linux version or whatever?
I can be running Linux. My friend can be running Windows. and Gene can be running his G4,
And you
and we
all
can all
play
compete
together.
against each other. And Gene's going to win because he's got the fastest computer.
Yeah.
Unless Al were to compete with a fancy new mouse that allows him to move around quickly.
And if he can't win, he just picks up this laser thing.
Yeah,
and just starts
laser
pointing it at
mouse.
people.
Chuck won't get tangled up anyway, when the action really gets
Lifting
going.
off of the mouse.
But I want an MP3 player. I want one of the little handheld guys so that you can record music onto it, because I
Like
think
the
that's
Rio or
like the Rio or one of those, because I really think that is a terrific idea, because then you get to program your own music, which is, has always been. And we did it for a while with tapes. You'd make your own tape, but that's really time consuming and they don't hold up very well. But this is nice because you
Somebody is supposed to have that for your car too, and I forgot where I came across it.
It's what is it? MP?
Diamond.
No, it's EMPEG, mpeg.com. If you go to EMPEG.com, they have a box that will fit into a car stereo jack, and it's got a little handle on it. So when you drive your car home at night, grab the handle, yank the thing out, take it inside, dump some songs on it. It's got a built-in notebook hard drive.
Wow.
You can hold up to 21 gigabytes of
Oh,
MP3.
geez.
Wow. which is a lot of twos.
It's also
thousand.
it's $999 for the top of the line model with all the connectors and the cables and the docking thing and everything. I think there's a lower end model for $699, but it's out there.
Because it's like solid state. That would be, $50 at some point. Right?
And it runs
Sure.
Linux.
And it runs Linux.
there you go.
It runs on. That's the operating
Yes,
system
the
for this
internal
unit.
operating system
Oh,
is
Linux.
Linux. It's running on a strong ARM processor, and it's
Wow.
all open source software.
So
You
see,
can download
there
software
you go.
updates.
Now
What's
that would
that
make a
site?
great gift for the person who has everything.
www.empeg.com.
MPEG. Check that out.
Terrific toy. And the only other thing I think would be a wonderful thing to have, it would be some sort of GPS system, to have that for travel.
What's odd about some of these systems that you can put in your cars is that they're not all compatible with one another. If you wanted to get, the old VCR, right, and maybe get a GPS, well, they have new GPS now that has the entire map of the United States on one DVD player, but they don't make the GPS with the CD, right, that is compatible with the, video. It would be nice if you had like a drop-down screen.
So all those things haven't been standardized in any way, so that
Yeah, I mean...
although I'm sure that in the next few years, that your car is going to have all of those things built in for you, and
maybe some sort of standard between them all so that they all interact with one another. But now they're all separate devices,
bits and
unfortunately.
pieces.
Yep.
Hey, don't you think? Here we are. We're on the edge of one millennium. And it's not only the year and the decade, but the century and the millennium, all changing at once. Don't you think that? I don't know how many years from now, but certainly maybe 20 years from now or 50 years from now, people will look back and say, "You remember when you had this DVD thing that had to spin?" Isn't going to be all like solid state memory or jelly memory like they're doing at SU.
Mhm.
Something that's going to hold all that stuff and a GPS.
Well, we're recording this, Alan. When we're doing the show 20 years from now,
1,000 years from now.
we will pull that. We will pull that out, and we'll say, "Al, do you remember saying that?"
Oh, look, it hasn't been too many years since 8-track.
Yeah.
Look what's changed.
And 8-tracks are still being used. We do a radio show. They're using 8-track cartridges. They don't call them 8-track anymore because they'll be laughed at.
That's right.
But they're 8-track cartridges in the radio station.
Yep.